In the vast expanse of the galaxy, many intelligent alien races had risen to great technological and cultural heights. They had mastered faster-than-light travel, terraformed countless worlds, and formed a loose federation to maintain peace and promote trade between their star systems. Amidst these advanced civilizations, humanity was a relatively new arrival on the galactic stage. Originating from the small, unremarkable planet called Earth, humans had only recently developed interstellar travel capabilities and begun to explore and colonize nearby star systems. Compared to the ancient and powerful alien races, human technology appeared primitive and their society backwards. At galactic conclaves and diplomatic summits, human delegates were often ignored, belittled and mocked by the representatives of the older races. Look at these humans, barely evolved primates. An arrogant Zygloth ambassador laughed as a human ambassador walked by. They still use chemical rockets and nuclear power. How quaint. The Florsnap delegate chimed in. And their lifespans, so short. Mayflies. They are. What can such creatures contribute to galactic society? The assembled aliens guffawed loudly at the expense of the humans. Despite the dismissal and derision they faced from the galactic community, humans persevered in their efforts to advance and explore. What the alien races did not know was that behind the doors of secluded research labs on Earth and its colonies, human scientists were working on a groundbreaking new technology that would change everything. For decades, the brightest human minds had been secretly toiling to crack the secrets of higher dimensional physics. The unraveling of seventh-dimension mathematics and principles had opened up incredible new possibilities for energy generation, propulsion, and manipulation of the fundamental forces of the universe itself. The alien races, content to rest on their laurels and confident in their own superiority, remained oblivious to the feverish human research and dismissed any intel on it as unimportant. Seventh-dimension physics. Impossible. It's theoretical nonsense, scoffed the top Zygak scientist when presented with a rumor about the human project. Those primitives will be lucky to master regular warp drive in the next millennium, let alone anything more advanced. As the arrogant alien races mocked and ignored them, humanity poured their greatest minds and resources into their secret research. Entire asteroid belts were mined out to construct the first seventh-dimension ship, its existence kept carefully under wraps. Propelled by the slights and insults they suffered, human ingenuity and determination crystallized into a drive to prove the galaxy wrong and take their rightful place amongst the stars. Little did the galaxy know that very soon, at the next great galactic summit, humanity would unveil the fruit of their hidden labors, and the balance of power would shift forever. The laughter of the alien races would soon turn to stunned silence as the secret human project made itself known in the most dramatic way possible. Ignorant of the approaching paradigm shift, the galaxy continued to spin as it always had, but a new force was rising from the depths of space, carried on a revolutionary seventh-dimension drive. Earth and its colonies might still appear as backwards primitives to the alien races, but the fire of human ambition and genius burned unseen, ready to light the galaxy ablaze and usher in a new era with humanity at the forefront. The day was fast approaching when the galactic powers would learn just what those primitive humans were truly capable of. The laughter would stop, and a new respect would emerge as humanity ascended to the galactic stage on the wings of unimaginable new technologies. A reckoning was coming for those who had mocked and dismissed mankind. The seventh dimension would be humanity's trump card, and they would play it for all it was worth. Deep within the secured research facilities on Earth and its colonial outposts, a clandestine scientific project was underway that would change the course of galactic history. While the alien races scoffed at human backwardness, the greatest minds of humanity had been assembled to work on a revolutionary breakthrough in propulsion technology. For years, the team labored in secret, pooling their knowledge and resources to unravel the mysteries of seventh-dimension physics. The mathematics and principles were fiendishly complex, requiring entirely new branches of science to be pioneered and developed. But the human scientists persevered, driven by a burning desire to prove their worth and secure humanity's place among the stars. The breakthroughs, when they came, exceeded even the wildest dreams of the project leaders. The seventh dimension equations unlocked incredible new possibilities for manipulating energy, gravity, and the very fabric of space-time itself. Propulsion systems based on these principles could achieve speeds and efficiencies that made even the most advanced alien warp drives seem crude and sluggish in comparison. But the true potential of seventh dimension technology went far beyond mere speed. Theoretical models showed that a ship equipped with a seventh dimension drive could instantaneously teleport across vast cosmic distances, slipping through higher dimensions to emerge light years away in the blink of an eye. The tactical and strategic implications were staggering. A civilization possessing such technology would gain an unassailable advantage over all others. As the project progressed and the first prototype components were built and tested, the secrecy around it only intensified. The human authorities knew that if word of their research leaked out to the alien races, it could provoke preemptive strikes or desperate attempts to steal the technology. The project facilities were hidden, fortified, and guarded by the most elite human security forces. The scientists and engineers worked tirelessly, pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion to make the seventh dimension ship a reality. Setbacks and failures were met with grim determination and redoubled efforts. The entire resources of the human worlds were funneled into the project, with a singular focus on achieving the impossible. And achieve it they did. On a historic day, in an isolated space dock hidden in a remote asteroid field, the first human seventh dimension ship roared to life. Sleek, streamlined, and thrumming with an otherworldly power, the vessel was a triumph of human ingenuity and perseverance. As it slipped its moorings and vanished into the higher dimensions for its maiden voyage, the scientists and engineers cheered and wept with joy, knowing they had created something that would change the galaxy forever. The test flights were an unqualified success, proving that the seventh dimension drive worked exactly as predicted. The ship could cross vast swathes of the galaxy in mere moments, appearing and disappearing at will in complete defiance of conventional physics. The human leaders knew they had created the ultimate trump card, a technological marvel that would shock the complacent alien civilizations to their core. Plans were quickly drawn up for the dramatic unveiling of the seventh dimension ship. The upcoming galactic summit, where the alien races would gather to discuss matters of importance and flaunt their own superiority, was chosen as the perfect venue. There, in front of the assembled might of the galaxy, humanity would at last reveal its hidden genius and claim its rightful place among the stars. The ship and its crew were made ready, the finest officers and diplomats selected for the historic mission. The human delegation to the summit departed Earth with a grim determination, knowing that the fate of their species rested on their shoulders. In their secret cargo hold, the seventh dimension ship waited, poised to shock the galaxy and change the course of history forever. As the human delegation approached the summit site, the alien races remained blissfully unaware of the surprise that awaited them. They continued to mock and deride humanity, little realizing that the supposed primitives were about to unleash a technological marvel that would leave the galaxy reeling. The stage was set for a confrontation that would be remembered for ages to come. The Galactic Summit was a grand affair, held on a massive space station in neutral territory. Representatives from all the major alien civilizations gathered to discuss matters of trade, diplomacy, and scientific exchange. The station was a gleaming marvel of advanced technology, a testament to the achievements of the older races. As the human delegation arrived in their modest transport ship, they were greeted with the usual mix of condescension and disdain from the alien attendees. The sleek, opulent vessels of the alien diplomats dwarfed the human craft, and the station's docking officials made a show of inspecting the primitive human technology with barely concealed smirks. The human ambassadors, led by the distinguished diplomat Zara Solaris, maintained a calm and dignified demeanor in the face of the slights. They had come prepared for the dismissive attitudes of the alien races, and they knew that soon enough, The tables would be turned in dramatic fashion. As the summit convened in the Grand Assembly Hall, the alien delegates took their seats with an air of self-importance. The Florsnap ambassador, resplendent in shimmering robes, leaned over to whisper a joke to the Zygloth delegate about the primitive humans and their quaint technology. The two aliens chuckled derisively, their laughter echoing in the hall. Zara Solaris and her team took their place at the human delegation's modest booth, surrounded by the opulent displays of the alien civilizations. As the summit proceedings began, the human ambassadors listened patiently to the grandstanding and posturing of the alien leaders, who boasted of their latest achievements and made thinly veiled jabs at the less advanced races. During a lull in the proceedings, Zara Solaris stood up and addressed the assembly. "Esteemed delegates," she began, her voice calm and measured. "On behalf of the human civilization, I have an important announcement to make." The alien delegates murmured amongst themselves, some openly sneering at the presumption of the human ambassador. The Zygax leader, a hulking creature with a voice like grinding metal, interrupted Zara. What could the humans possibly have to announce that would be of any importance to this august assembly? Zara smiled serenely, unfazed by the hostility. "I assure you, honored delegate, that what we have to share will be of great interest to all present. Humanity has made a breakthrough that will change the face of galactic civilization as we know it." The hall erupted in jeers and mocking laughter from the alien delegates. "A breakthrough? From the humans?" scoffed the Zygloth ambassador. "What is it? A new type of primitive chemical rocket?" Zara remained unruffled in the face of the derision. "No, esteemed delegate. What humanity has achieved is nothing less than the mastery of seventh-dimension physics and propulsion." A stunned silence fell over the assembly, quickly replaced by a buzz of incredulous murmurs. The Florsnap ambassador stood up, his face twisted in a sneer. "Seventh-dimension physics? Impossible. The humans are bluffing, trying to make fools of us all." Zora's smile widened. "I assure you, we are not bluffing. Even now, a human ship equipped with a seventh-dimension drive is on its way to this very station. It will arrive in a matter of moments, having crossed the vast distance from Earth in the blink of an eye." The alien delegates erupted into a cacophony of shocked exclamations and denials. The Zygax leader pounded his fist on the table. "You lie, human. No such technology exists. You seek to deceive us with your primitive trickery." Just then, a chime sounded throughout the assembly hall, signaling an incoming transmission. The station's view screens flickered to life, showing the startled face of the docking official. "Esteemed delegates," the official stammered, "a ship has just appeared out of nowhere at our docking bay. It bears human markings." The assembly hall was plunged into chaos as the alien delegates leaped to their feet, shouting and gesticulating wildly. Zara Solaris stood calmly amidst the pandemonium, a triumphant gleam in her eyes. "Esteemed delegates," she said, her voice cutting through the din, "I present to you the first human seventh-dimension ship. The galaxy will never be the same again." As the view screens showed the sleek, impossibly advanced human vessel docked at the station, the alien delegates fell into a stunned, disbelieving silence. The age of human ascendancy had begun, and the galaxy would soon learn the true potential of the once derided primitives from Earth. As the human seventh-dimension ship hung in space outside the galactic summit station, the assembled alien delegates stared at the view screens in stunned disbelief. The sleek, streamlined vessel was unlike anything they had ever seen before, its very presence a testament to the incredible technological leap that humanity had made. Zara Solaris, the human ambassador, stood tall and proud before the shocked alien leaders. "Esteemed delegates," she said, her voice ringing out clear and strong, "what you are witnessing is the culmination of years of human ingenuity and determination. Our seventh-dimension drive represents a new era in galactic civilization, one in which humanity takes its rightful place among the stars." The Zygax leader, his earlier bluster and arrogance forgotten, stammered out a response. But how? How could the humans have achieved such a breakthrough without us knowing about it?" Zara smiled enigmatically. We have labored in secret for years, pooling our greatest minds and resources to unlock the secrets of higher dimensional physics. While the galactic community dismissed us as primitives, we were quietly working towards a brighter future for all sentient beings. The Florsnap ambassador, her earlier disdain replaced by grudging respect, spoke up. "And what do you intend to do with this technology, Ambassador Solaris? Will you use it to dominate and conquer the galaxy?" Zara shook her head. "No, honored delegate. Humanity seeks not conquest, but cooperation and mutual advancement. We offer our seventh dimension technology as a gift to the galactic community, to be shared and developed for the benefit of all races." The assembly hall erupted into a cacophony of excited chatter and heated debates as the alien delegates grappled with the implications of the human announcement. Some argued for immediate military action to seize the human technology, while others advocated for a more cautious approach of diplomacy and negotiation. Amidst the chaos, the Zyglov ambassador, a shrewd and calculating diplomat, approached Zara Solaris. "Ambassador," he said smoothly, "the Zyglov Confederation would be most interested in entering into an exclusive partnership with humanity to develop and exploit this new technology. Surely you can see the benefits of allying with a powerful and influential race such as ours." Zara fixed the Zyglov with a steely gaze. "The offer is appreciated, Ambassador, but humanity will not play favorites or engage in backroom deals. Our technology will be shared openly and equally with all races who prove themselves worthy partners in peace and progress." As the summit descended into a frenzy of political maneuvering and posturing, the human delegation quietly withdrew to their quarters aboard the station. In a secure communications room, Zara Solaris conferred with her team and the leaders back on Earth. "The unveiling was a resounding success," she reported. "The galactic community is in upheaval, and humanity is now at the center of attention. We must move quickly to capitalize on this momentum and shape the narrative in our favor." The human leaders, their faces displayed on the view screens, nodded in agreement. "We have already received countless requests for diplomatic meetings and technology sharing agreements," said the president of the United Earth Federation. "We must proceed cautiously and strategically, ensuring that our interests and values are protected." Zara nodded. "Agreed. We will not allow ourselves to be exploited or manipulated by the alien races. Humanity will chart its own course, and we will do so with integrity and resolve." As the meeting concluded and the communication links were severed, Zara Solaris stood alone in the room, her gaze fixed on the stars outside the viewport. The galaxy had been forever changed by the events of this day, and humanity now stood at the threshold of a new and glorious future. But with great power came great responsibility, and Zara knew that the challenges ahead would test the mettle and determination of the human race like never before. As she steeled herself for the trials to come, she whispered a quiet prayer to the cosmos, seeking strength and wisdom to guide her people through the uncharted waters of their brave new world. In the days and weeks following the stunning revelation of humanity's seventh dimension technology at the Galactic Summit, the galaxy was abuzz with activity and intrigue. The once dismissive alien races now found themselves scrambling to come to terms with the new reality of human technological supremacy. Some races, such as the Zyglov Confederation, sought to curry favor with humanity, offering lavish trade deals and diplomatic concessions in exchange for access to the coveted seventh dimension drive. Their ambassadors, once so haughty and condescending, now fawned over human delegates, eager to secure a piece of the technological pie. Other races, however, reacted with fear and hostility. The Zygex Empire, long accustomed to being the dominant military power in the galaxy, saw humanity's ascendancy as a direct threat to their hegemony. In secret, they began to mobilize their forces and reach out to potential allies, plotting to contain or even destroy the human upstarts before they could upset the galactic balance of power. Amidst the swirling currents of diplomacy and intrigue, Zara Solaris and her team worked tirelessly to navigate the treacherous waters of galactic politics. They met with countless alien delegations, negotiating treaties and agreements that would ensure humanity's place as a respected and influential member of the galactic community. At the same time, human scientists and engineers continued to push the boundaries of seventh dimension technology, refining and improving upon the groundbreaking discovery. New ships were built, each one faster and more powerful than the last, and human colonies began to spread out across the stars, no longer constrained by the limitations of conventional propulsion. As humanity's influence grew, so too did the unease and resentment among some of the alien races. Whispers of conspiracy and betrayal began to circulate as old rivalries and grudges resurfaced in the face of the new galactic order. One such crisis came to a head when a human colony ship, en route to a newly discovered habitable world, was ambushed by a fleet of Dzagax warships. The attacking ships, equipped with advanced weapons and cloaking technology, caught the human vessel off guard and inflicted heavy damage before the colony ship's seventh dimension drive could carry it to safety. The incident sent shockwaves through the galactic community, with many races condemning the Dzagax aggression and calling for sanctions and punishment. The human leadership, however, remained calm and measured in their response, using the crisis as an opportunity to demonstrate the power and restraint of their new technology. In a stunning display of technological prowess, a small fleet of human seventh dimension ships appeared out of nowhere in the heart of Dzagax space, surrounding the Empire's capital world and demanding an immediate cessation of hostilities. The Dzagax, caught off guard and outmatched, had no choice but to comply, and a tense standoff ensued as galactic mediators worked to defuse the crisis. In the end, the incident served to cement humanity's position as a force to be reckoned with in the galaxy, and a new era of cautious respect and cooperation began to take hold. The alien races, once so quick to dismiss and belittle the upstart humans, now found themselves having to engage with them as equals, if not superiors. For Zara Solaris and her team, it was a triumph beyond their wildest dreams. The long years of secrecy and toil had paid off, and humanity now stood tall among the stars, its destiny forever intertwined with that of the galaxy itself. But even as they savored their victory, they knew that the road ahead would be long and fraught with peril. The galaxy was a vast and unpredictable place, filled with wonders and dangers beyond imagining, and humanity would need all of its courage and ingenuity to navigate the challenges to come. As the human ships sailed out into the endless expanse of space, propelled by the miraculous seventh dimension drive, the crew looked to the future with a sense of hope and determination. They had come so far and achieved so much, but the greatest adventures still lay ahead, waiting to be discovered in the farthest reaches of the cosmos. In the aftermath of the tense standoff with the Dzagax Empire, the galactic community watched with bated breath to see what humanity would do next. Many races, still coming to terms with the reality of human technological superiority, remained skeptical of the upstart race's intentions and capabilities. To address these concerns and demonstrate the full potential of their seventh dimension technology, the human leadership decided to stage a grand demonstration for the benefit of the entire galaxy. They invited representatives from every major race to witness firsthand the power and versatility of the human fleet. The demonstration was to take place in the Orion Nebula, a vast and beautiful expanse of gas and dust located on the fringes of explored space. The location was chosen for its remote and uninhabited nature, as well as its symbolic significance as a place of birth and creation for new stars and worlds. As the appointed day arrived, a great gathering of ships converged on the nebula, with the sleek and gleaming vessels of the human fleet at the center of the formation. Delegates from countless worlds watched in awe as the human ships performed a dazzling array of maneuvers and feats, showcasing the incredible speed, agility, and precision of the seventh dimension drive. But the true test of human technology came when a distress call was suddenly received from a nearby star system. A civilian transport ship, carrying thousands of innocent lives, had suffered a catastrophic malfunction and was plummeting towards the surface of a hostile planet. its crew powerless to stop the descent. Without hesitation, the human fleet leaped into action. In a matter of seconds, a single human ship equipped with the Seventh Dimension Drive disappeared from the nebula and reappeared in orbit around the stricken transport. With incredible skill and precision, the human crew used their advanced technology to latch onto the falling vessel and stabilize its trajectory, guiding it safely to the surface of the planet. As the transport touched down and its grateful passengers disembarked, the human ship vanished once again, only to reappear moments later back among the gathered fleet in the Orion Nebula. The entire rescue operation had taken mere minutes, a feat that would have been impossible for any other race in the galaxy. The assembled delegates were stunned by the display of human power and benevolence. Many races that had once viewed humanity with suspicion or hostility now found themselves reconsidering their stance, seeing in the upstart race a potential ally and partner in the challenges that lay ahead. In the days that followed, news of the human rescue spread throughout the galaxy, cementing humanity's reputation as a force for good and progress. Races that had once scoffed at the idea of working with the primitive humans now clamored for the chance to establish diplomatic ties and trade agreements, eager to share in the benefits of human technology and wisdom. For Zara Solaris and her team, it was a moment of great pride and vindication. The long years of hard work and sacrifice had paid off, and humanity now stood tall as a respected and admired member of the galactic community. But even as they savored their success, they knew that the true test of human character lay ahead, in the choices and challenges that would shape the future of the galaxy itself. As the human fleet prepared to depart the Orion Nebula and continue its mission of exploration and discovery, Zara Solaris looked out at the vast expanse of space before her, filled with countless wonders and dangers yet to be revealed. She knew that the road ahead would be long and difficult, but she also knew that humanity had the courage, the ingenuity, and the compassion to face whatever lay in store. With a sense of hope and determination, she gave the order to engage the Seventh Dimension Drive, and the human fleet leaped forward into the unknown, ready to embrace the great adventure that awaited them among the stars. In the years that followed humanity's astounding demonstration of their seventh dimension technology, the galaxy underwent a profound transformation. The once isolated and dismissed race from the small, unremarkable planet Earth had become a central pillar of galactic civilization, their influence and respect felt in every corner of known space. The human fleet, with its incredible seventh dimension ships, became a symbol of hope and progress for all races, wherever there was strife or suffering. The sleek vessels of humanity would appear, bringing aid, mediation, and the promise of a better future. The galaxy had never before seen a power so willing to use its might for the benefit of others, and the impact of human benevolence was felt far and wide. As humanity's technological and diplomatic prowess grew, so too did the opportunities for cooperation and exchange with other races. Human scientists and engineers worked hand in hand with their alien counterparts, sharing knowledge and pushing the boundaries of what was possible. New discoveries and breakthroughs emerged at an astonishing pace, transforming the galaxy in ways that had once been unimaginable. But perhaps the most profound change was in the way that the alien races now perceived and interacted with humanity. Gone were the days of condescension and dismissal, replaced by a deep and abiding respect for the race that had once been seen as primitive upstarts. Human diplomats and leaders were sought out for their wisdom and guidance, their words carrying weight in even the most august of galactic councils. For Zara Solaris, who had been there from the very beginning, it was a time of great pride and reflection. She had seen humanity rise from obscurity to become a true force for good in the galaxy, and she knew that the journey had been long and difficult. There had been setbacks and challenges, moments when it seemed that all might be lost, but through it all, humanity had persevered. As she looked out at the stars from the observation deck of her flagship, the ESS Prometheus, Zara couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at all that had been achieved. The galaxy was a vast and beautiful place, filled with countless wonders and possibilities, and humanity was now poised to explore and discover them all. But even as she savored the moment of triumph, Zara knew that the work was far from over. There were still challenges to be faced, new frontiers to be explored, and the ever-present need to use humanity's power and influence for the greater good. The galaxy was a complex and unpredictable place, and there would always be those who sought to upset the delicate balance that had been achieved. But Zara also knew that humanity was ready for whatever lay ahead. They had proven themselves time and again, rising to every challenge and emerging stronger and more united than ever before. With the power of the seventh dimension at their fingertips and an unshakable commitment to justice and compassion in their hearts, there was no limit to what they could achieve. As the ESS Prometheus prepared to embark on yet another mission of exploration and diplomacy, Zara took a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that had brought them to this point. From the first tentative steps into the stars to the moment when the galaxy had stopped laughing and started to listen, it had been a story of courage, determination, and the unbreakable human spirit. And as the ship leaped forward into the endless expanse of space, propelled by the miraculous seventh dimension drive, Zara knew that the greatest chapters of that story were yet to be written. The future was bright, and humanity was ready to meet it head-on, armed with the knowledge that they had the power to shape the galaxy and make it a better place for all who called it home.